Gonna be getting started in a little bit. It is the first Thursday of May. We're already into May. I can't believe that. This year is going by real quick. Real quick. As always, before I start, if somebody can give me a thumbs up or a heart to let me know that you can hear me, that would be great. Want to say that. And if you guys can hear me, then we can start so we can get into crafting and chatting. So can you hear me? Thank you. But first, I tell you, this is the first live within 2 weeks. So I am happy to be back. I had a procedure 2 weeks ago and per the doctor's orders, rest. So I'm okay. Everything is okay. But on a business standpoint, you guys still saw content and stuff from me. So a lot of that stuff was scheduled, a lot of repurposed stuff. So that was one of the things that happens. Like life happens and the business still has to keep going. So just showing it. It gets a little hectic. And I tell you, I don't let the devil will throw monkey wrenches into stuff, into plans. And that happens to all of us. And I've really been appreciating. I thank you guys for those that send me like the quotes that I create that you guys really like, far as the quotes and things like that. And they come from the heart because I know a lot of us, we need encouragement. Whether we get distracted, whether we have an idea we would like to start and creating a business and we're scared to start. But you know what? I always say somebody else would want that idea. And even far as for me, okay, 2 weeks down, I have things to do. And I'm like, 2 weeks, So what do you do? And your customers, I got paying customers too. And I do digital. So, you can't sit and say, hey, so things still have to go on. So that is why you haven't seen us for the past 2 weeks, but all is well and we are back. And I'm just going to be me, especially since I didn't even really realize that this Sunday was Mother's Day. So I know I'm late, but I'm going to just be speaking to all the people that may be late like me, that you can too, whatever the idea, come up with the last minute of Mother's Day. Now, for those that have their mother or that person that represented that role in their life, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do a pop-up. But I'm also going to be doing the sneaker pop-up mini course. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do that. And that course, I'm pretty much 100% sure for the Instagram exclusive subscribers, you guys will be invited to that one for free because I got a lot of people asking about that course. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Because one of the things where for 2025, I do DIY, but I make a lot of stuff customized. Like I can make this box, but I want to be able to show you how to get other materials store-bought to keep the cost down. So where you can still create quality party favors or quality, like we're going to do a card. So I'm doing a pop-up card for my mother. And before we go into that, I want to make sure everyone knows all the graduation stuff, like the fan template, the thank you, where you can even put like the money, the graduation, the SVG for the hat, for the Pringles. You guys get that free SVG. Those templates are only free until May the 15th. So go grab those two as well. And you also, I put the free PNG so you can use that. And then when we have our upcoming AI class, take that where I show you how to make your own digital paper. These are all AI images. So like if you want to do your own business and hey, I'm waiting to get photos to do it. You don't have to do that now. There's no reason to keep you from moving forward. You could still like create your own images, create your own crafts. If you need, images of whether it's human, and I'm not even gonna say human, like I couldn't even tell that's AI. For some reason, this young lady is probably somewhere in the world somewhere, and so is she. So I created these almost 3 years ago. So that looks, and even that's the same person, and even this person. So you couldn't tell me these people aren't real. So if you are a crafter and you want to like, hey, I want to sell fans or whatever I need. I'm waiting for to get an order. It's no need. You can now practice with real people. No excuse. Utilize AI for different tools to help you. It is here and it is not going anywhere. So we are on YouTube too. So you guys have any questions? So how is everybody doing? Is anybody ready for Mother's Day? It's usually, you know, the restaurants and stuff. And our mom lives with us. So my mom lives with us and my mother-in-law just moved to Florida. So it's going to be low key because I still can't really eat or anything. So not really thinking about it. But we're going to do the pop-up box card.
Lovecrafts LLC is doing wonderful.
Thank you. That is great.
Marilyn, great.
Great. So I get this from Michaels. So this is in, you know, the gift boxes now. Someone had said they couldn't get them. They were out of stock online. Now I buy these in bulk from Michaels, so you can get them. And I'm gonna tell you, very rarely. I mean, I do go into Michaels, like if I get that $5 coupon. But I'm gonna tell you, when I'm going to Wegmans, because where we live, there's a Wegmans and Michaels right next door, and it's the market. Because I try to limit my time, and especially since I'm balancing back to work too, really, my time is allocated, and I'm going to be sharing that more because people, you can still work full time as you are, and we're blessed on this job too as the party crafter business. We're very thankful and blessed, and it is a transition of where the day job eventually, we definitely know that has to come to an end. But for those that dream of having their own business, as they say, and I'll tell you, don't quit your job. Work the day job or whatever job, whether it's in the evening, to make your living. So then, or during your time, like for me in the evening and on the weekends, as far as that, to create the job that you want your life to be. So that's all I can say.
The Crafted Mind on YouTube chatted in the hey everyone on the chat. I do see you in the chat.
Hey.
So if any questions, anybody on YouTube, you can put it in the chat. I do see it.
Okay, we got Michael being the moderator on here, but so just also, like, I was out for 2 weeks, and I don't know, I know YouTube can see it because my craft room, we're getting it to organizing together because we got some things, and you guys are going to get some other freebies. That's why I'm telling you the 15th, because after the 15th, you will be getting this new freebie that is going to definitely help a lot of people. But just working in business this year, I want to show other people how to make money, either crafting, party decor, if you're an event planner, your business, just realistic. Because as far as goals, like each week, we fill this trash can, and this is like a trash can you would have outside, with cardstock of things, items cut with the customer and stuff. These are orders and stuff that come in. And like I said, I was out, doctor put me out 2 weeks. Nothing stops. It's just delegating. So let's get into this. So I'm just saying that because I always just think a lot of people like, how do you do it? And it's just a decision, and that's for anything. So you can get this from Michaels, and I'm just taking it. I'll have this template, but I am going to do the pop-up course. And I was like, okay, my mom is 76. She don't want too much. Now, this isn't her, but she has like picture. When I think of my mom and I think of gifts, I'm always thinking of the person. And this is all AI, guys. AI. I created some gorgeous Afro-American women in the 70s. I always resonate like with Diana Ross, Mahogany, the other one. What's the other lady? Can't think of her. We're gonna make it. What's that other lady? Can't think. 70s. It's a Caucasian lady. Anyway, she was a news journalist or something. Goodness gracious, her name was on the tip of my tongue.
Barbara Walters?
No, not no Barbara Waters.
You said
no
news journalist.
No, I mean like on TV. She was some actress. I can't think of her name. Oh my goodness. Because I'm, 70s. We ain't have a lot of too many shows. So Diana Ross and like Mahogany, that was the thing as far as in back in the day. So I think of that. And that's when I be thinking of my mom and stuff, and I can't think because this lady now that was an actress, Caucasian lady, she the 70s, she's probably like 90 something years old or 80 years old and stuff like that. But I think of that. So when I'm creating a gift, whether it's a party favor, I don't want it to look childish. I always think when you're creating stuff, make it really personalized. So you can always, like, even if you got a photo with someone, and I know times are, tight because cards can cost like $10. So I like this because I have this. These are less than $4. And Michaels, I don't know. Unless you have a coupon, they used to give you 40% off, but now they say online. And how to deviate with that, I have purchased stuff where they only have an online coupon, and I'm right in the store, purchase it, use an online coupon, and set it to be picked up, go to the market, and go get it and get my 40% off. That's how I do it. Just saying. I don't know if anybody else has done it, but I have. So just with measurements, so always just measure. So I have a top that I have. And then because it's my mom always, we're going to have some type of prayer in it, and which is really, we're going to put this together. And I thought this was really neat. And guys, if you ever get like I can't think of anything. If you're not using like chat or AI, and it can train, you can train AI to be your own voice. Just talk to it. And if you've taken my AI course, you guys have seen on the image stuff, but far as just like how you're feeling, like if you're feeling like, hey, give me a scripture for someone that is wonderful, or always there, or make it more motivational, make it powerful. So then you're just basically talking to, like I'm talking to you. Like if you're getting your cake made and they say, oh, do you want pink? You say, no, I want pink flowers, but I want pink and turquoise flowers. And then like, okay, let me see it. Or I wanted to look modern, I wanted to look elegant, or I wanted to be on a magazine cover or something like that. But also like, hey, pull scripture or something. So that's what I'm going to incorporate. Now I was going to do flowers, but then at the last minute, I said, well, I'll pop up. And then with the time, I said, my mother loves her family. So guys, sharing, and and my family do not even, for those, I usually don't share. So our family, our son and my brother and my sister-in-law and my mom, so she loves that. So what parent, even older, they love pictures of their family. So we're going to see how this is going to come out. So I'm getting ready to do this. So I've already measured this, and I keep templates. And I'm going to tell you, this thing here, it says bottom, top. I keep this, and we printed this out in Canva. So you don't even need a cutting machine for this. So when with the class, you'll get the measurements for this. So just print this out. Or it doesn't matter if you use this. Just measure. If you are making anything, if you're doing your measurements, just remember the outer of the box is wider.
Pebbles the Truth on Instagram said that's beautiful one. And then do you take orders?
I do take orders, and far as for the sneaker pop-up box, and they start, I'm going to just be teaching people more to do it, but I do take orders for invites. I've had people that purchase them that hand delivered these invites, or you can make far as cards, and I've had people mail them too as well. So, but this is one where I am going to do this. So let me come up. And guys, tomorrow, everybody's into cowboys, and I have the cowboy Pringles, but I came up with something else for the cowboy template. So stay tuned tomorrow for that, because I'm back. I can get back in the downstairs to crafting. So I'm just using an advanced tape glider, and my mom knows really pretty much now. I'm still on some restrictions, but for me, I would love to I'm from Maryland. We would probably want to get some crabs or something. So that's what I want to do. And guys, hey, I was going to supplement this because you can supplement. So I'm going to start even doing more sublimation, but you would need something flat. And I love this. I think she is gorgeous. Let me tell you. And I didn't even do any enhancements on this. And that's one of the things with the AI course. You guys on the TikTok, I'll be doing where I have my computer and showing prompts, and on the Facebook group. And I know I have left y'all weird doing that. You guys will be getting posts for those that need help with setting up their Midjourney account. I will be doing live where I help you to set up your Midjourney. But this is gorgeous. So and then you can do other things with it. So I've done things with boxes over years, but I really like this. This I'm feeling her, so I like that. And as I said, this is the insert, and I know a lot of people have asked, like, how do you make these things on here? I won't be doing the SVG first course because certain SVGs, it takes time, and I definitely want the students to be dedicated. Like I said, it took me over a year. I invested in it, so I took a course with one of the top SVG people. Actually, they used to work for Cricut, because a lot of people can make SVGs within Cricut or can't images, but then they can't sell, or how they sell, or if you get a customer complaint, they don't really know how to put them together. But these are done. I do all my SVGs in Affinity, but this one is really simple. You could even do this in Cricut. And this is just easy, but I always like people, I like to teach people like how to train. So think about measurements. So this is just a piece of cardstock. So just most of us work with 8.5 by 11. So this is a rectangle. But just think about this. If you just put a little square here, square here, square here. And then I have my score lines. Score lines. So I want people for us to know that when you start making your own SVGs beyond templates, because people are selling digital products, you really need to always be a step ahead or learn, because this is really simple. So what I'm going to create is an insert, but what you can see, I'm going to start showing you where, like, just imagine if you put like a circle, we could put party favors in there, lip balm. You guys get the gist. You've seen people where they have the circles and they have the insert. So this is really, a lot of stuff is not that difficult. It's just shape.
Lovecraft says, love that gold paper.
I love this gold paper too. This is really good. I love this gold. It's like a I call it an antique gold. So guys, you see basically here, you've seen this, like if people had candies and stuff, or you can put things on here. You can do a lot. So, and this is just real simple. Now, I would probably, for this, and which I'm probably going to do, but I didn't want to do it tonight. I'll probably do some vinyl, and I'll put vinyl in here, and then just sit this in here. And you can do whatever far as you want. And I love this gold because this is real elegant. You can do a lot of things with this. Like even if you put the circles, get the little mini cupcakes or the mini candies. What are those round gold ones? Just make it a little elegant. Because think about it, even like if you're getting a wedding, or you're doing like a bridal shower, people even put strawberries in here, or you can lay it in here. But just like start using, like, hey, I can't afford the other stuff, but hey, I can take some everyday materials and things, like I can incorporate this from Michael. Say if it was a wedding or something, so the bride, she wants to have something in here, so she has her photo on here, then the people open it and they could have a saying. So it's it's ways to incorporate. So Creighton, whether it's a party favor, invitation, it doesn't have to be expensive. It still can be personal. You can do it. So So that is it on here. I think I'm gonna have to contact 3M and find out why is my adhesive tape that I like out of stock at every Michael's in the state of Maryland and online. And guys, here we really that's here. I want here. You guys even had 2025 is almost for the graduates. Graduation is almost over.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner. And that's it. Our next class will be Denim, the 3-tier centerpiece on May the 24th. And then I will be dropping the date of our first webinar, free webinar. So, what they say, just because I've been quiet doesn't mean I'm being solid. Now here, I'm always thinking, and I can mess this up, like when somebody opens, so just be careful, like how they open from the top. And I'm telling you, my measurements are on point. Boom. You really didn't even need this to use this because the stuff is in here so tight, and that's just the measurements. It's taking the time. But look at that. So we go from there. So when I didn't know what to pray, you were already praying. The prayers of the righteous avail as much. This would even go on a t-shirt. You can even supplement. You can create a whole thing for just a personalized gift. So, I mean, you can even do now, well, up in Maryland, I don't know about where anybody else lives. We got to carry our own shopping bags. You can even buy a tote. So, a lot of times, like even last minute or things like that, if we need something, because I'm always wearing the brand, the Party Crafter, no matter what, even out. Say I'm at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something and I see a shirt, I'll grab it and I'll put my brand on it. But you can even do that too. So you can find something like, you know, hey, I want something different for my mom or whoever. Grab a shirt and something like that. This is really personal. They would like that on here. Because you know what? You took the time to do it. And you're not going to find it. And this comes out really clean. So you can even get this. Like, I know a lot of Michaels may have the white. The black ones I keep because I use a lot of those for the sneaker. And I do have a sneaker pop up on here. So my mom will be fine with the white. She's not gonna be picky or anything on that. But she'll think that is cute. She'll be mad, like, why you put me in here with my face? Now, I could have stretched out in it, but the photo was being distorted. My mom, how old was she? 65 when she graduated? My mom was 65 when she graduated from college. So I threw her a graduation. I don't know if it's been 10 years. I threw her a graduation party. And I have to share, I've shared some photos of that party I put together. We had it outside tent, and it was it raining? I don't know. Well, anyway, it was the first time. The tent was huge and everything, but we had heaters, the tent company, everything. They had heaters, the bartender, and all that. So it was a big thing, because I believe in checking off certain things on the list. Because my mom had always said she had never, ever had a birthday party. And I said, okay, I don't want you leaving this earth. Or had she went to a prom. She never got to go to her prom or anything like that. And I said, okay, so we're going to do your prom, birthday, graduation. I flew people in. And it was a really big deal on here. So, I know why I made this.
Lovecraft says congratulations to your mom on completing her degree.
Yes, she did. Well, actually, Lovecraft, I completed that degree. She was almost 70. Because you imagine somebody, no tech skills, And I already had mine plus some. And I told my mother she not allowed to go to school no more. But I'm glad she checked that bucket list off because it was hard. Because it was very, very hard. But she taught at the college level for years because she teaches as far as fashion design how to make patterns and stuff like that. That's how I know how to sew. And then all of a sudden they said, well, everyone has to have a degree. You would think grandfather then. So she wound up going to school, but that took it out of her and she didn't go back. So I kept more space because what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put my uncles that are no longer here. I have some photos here, so I'm gonna put, that's why I left some space. I'm gonna put photos of them on the side because it's the family picture that we never got to do for all of us together. And that's just like a lot of people. You say either I'm going to go on a trip together, do a family photo, and somebody passes away. And that's just as far as with life. So you can do many things on here. And this was cool. Now, I did my offset in Cricut, and I thought I did this at 0.5.
Lovecraft is a retired teacher, 38 years.
38? Congratulations. That's a hard job. I commend my teachers. I love the teachers next to preachers. Y'all got a very important job because you influence people and stuff. So congratulations over here. Canva has the grab feature, which that's an old feature if you have the Canva Pro, but they have another new feature. I gotta look at it and see what the name is. It's still under the grab, but it's another where it actually, this thing grabbed this thing so well. And I'm a Photoshop person. I mean, I used to do it for the images and cleanup, but I don't mean any harm. Canva is giving Photoshop run. That's the first thing I told Michael. I said Canva is coming out with stuff, but I mean, it's no reason. I guess the long thing I'm saying is get into Canva too. It's no reason.
Lovecraft said, thank you. Now I'm crafting full time.
Congratulations. 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 I'm telling you, everybody, I mean, unless you're blessed like that, because it is some people out there, everybody needs some other type of income. So I just gotta make room.
She loves Canva too.
Yes. They came out with some new stuff. Now this white, it is bothering me. It's so bothering me. And this may be a different picture on here. And I can guarantee you this will be, because I know me. But for you guys, for YouTube University and Instagram, I'm showing it. Because I know this white offset. And I'm wondering, like, why is it so big? I don't like it. But that's just me. I'm just picky with that. Then, you got some moms that, hey, give me a gift card. Give me some cash. And I'm not really even a card person. I have to think about stuff. I wouldn't even have created this if I didn't even think that she would like it. I don't give gifts just to give gifts. It really has to be a thought. I can't move. For me, my brain, for personal people in my life, I can't move forward thinking because I really like to think about stuff. I usually know what they like, their favorite colors, things like that. So I'm going to add more, but I'm probably going to change this. I know I am. So I'll show you guys Sunday what I do, because this white, we're not feeling this at all. And I will cut exactly on the line. I know my cutter in here, and I'm going to add my uncles and stuff like that. And other things on here, but I like this, and even with like a photo album and stuff. But I think that is just cute on here. I'm still feeling her, and I could see taking Mother's Day off here. This could be on a T-shirt, and this scripture. It's not even scripture saying quote. What the scripture could be underneath for something strong and positive. I mean, this whole thing just makes me feel good. I mean, just looking like, I can get through the day. You know that look? You can. And then here. And I'm telling you, this is probably even cheaper than the card now. That these cards, they want $10 and $8. Now, I will probably decorate this more with some vinyl. And if I had some gold rope, you know this would be on here. Where it's not looking gaudy, but if you have a chance, I know I have this on the Amazon. I love this rhinestone, but it has the adhesive backing already on it. I love it. It works really good. And that's good. So that's what it. So I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with this by Sunday. Because I know I'm going to take this picture out. Because this is, I'm not feeling that. And I'm going to put my uncles and put more things on here. But this part is done. And I know she'll really like this. Because this came out really good. And this is good. Where if you were doing an invitation, you could put like, hey, come to the party. Whatever. Put in here, RSVP. People open it. You can do whatever. You know, you could do like your face or customize and like have a surprise. Open it, you know. And, the new invite that I'm making, because I get a lot of people in the business, you guys help me with what you want to sell. Customer is getting the pop-up Jordan style sneaker shoebox, but they want a message. So for the first time, we'll be doing where, so when it opens, it'll say a message. So I'm going to let them record it because they didn't send me over the audio. But then it's recording. So it is when people sit and say there's no business or what, I'll sit and say there is business out there. And as more and more I look at this, and then with the styles and colors, even with this and how I took my time just a second, you can't tell me this doesn't look professional. And this is used on the Canon matte paper. And that came out really good. I really like that. That gives it that antique look on there. And you don't have to even, you can do a card, or you don't even have to have, actually even here, even with perfume or something, just put stuff in here where it has in there. So, you know, I'm all about elevating either the card or elevating the gift box, not the old gift baskets and stuff. So that's all I wanted to show tonight. We are back. We will be back next Thursday, and we are changing L from Monday to, we are going to be doing going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's a lot of changes coming on. So that is what we will have, but definitely Thursday is our set.
Marilyn asks, is it photo paper?
Yes, it is. You have to use photo paper. That all of this is photo paper. This is a glossy photo paper. This is a photo. I mean, most crafters, that's what they work with. I mean, cardstock is different. You can't use regular copy paper. You won't get any effect with that. You don't have to use the right. And I like Quallen brand and Canon. I like the Canon matte. So, and there's another matte that I like, but it's in the 11 by 17. So, like, if you want to do the placemats or make the large card digital paper, you can do that. And making your own images and stuff, guys. This is the thing. This is the way the go on here. Because even with here, you can even, if you're having a 70s party or however you want, you could, if you want this background, just grab this photo and put your own in there, or make it, you know, authentic. Chat is even doing some stuff where in Midjourney, I know for Midjourney I could upload my image, but now Chat, you can been doing it for years. This Chat is getting a lot better, because I really wouldn't recommend Chat for doing images, but they're getting a little better on certain things. But my images I do in Midjourney, and I do in Bing, so that's where I do my images. But we are done for this evening. Thank you guys for joining, and if you're not following us, follow us. Stay tuned for the courses. If you want to sign up for any courses or get the SVG, go to our link. We got the Stand Store, and you can access all our SVGs and upcoming courses in the ebook.